Your gaming footage is choppy on the timeline and you don't know why, so you blame your PC instead of your project settings. Your gaming footage is choppy. Your exports feel flat, and you've spent hours just getting a basic cut done. Here's what I need you to hear right now. It is almost certainly not your PC. In 2026, DaVinci Resolve is more powerful than ever, but most gaming creators are using maybe 10% of what it can do. That gap is costing you views, subscribers, and hours of your life every week. Today, I'm walking you through my exact workflow for professional-looking gaming videos. Fast, including the settings most tutorials never mention. And at the end, I'll give you the single biggest mistake I see gaming editors make. It's probably happening in your timeline right now. Drop a comment with your game. I'll shout you out at the end. On this channel, I break down editing for gaming creators. Practical stuff, no fluff. If you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell. I post every week, and I won't waste your time. Let's get into it. Most creators drag clips straight to the timeline without touching project settings, then wonder why everything looks wrong at export. Before you touch the timeline, set up your project. Skipping this causes problems you can't fix mid-edit. File arrow, project settings. For 1080p, 60 or 1440p, 60 gaming footage, match your timeline resolution to your source exactly. Don't upscale, it wastes render time. Mixing frame rates. 30 frames per second gameplay with a 60 frames per second webcam is very common. Enable conform frame rate in the video tab and DaVinci handles it cleanly. No more stuttering. Set your timeline to your highest source frame rate. Let DaVinci conform the rest automatically. You don't need to upgrade your PC. You need optimized media. Right-click any clip in the media pool and select Generate Optimized Media. DaVinci creates smooth proxy files for editing, then automatically uses your full-quality originals at export. Both. No compromise. Last setup step. Color management arrow set color science to DaVinci YRGB. For H.264 and H.265 gaming footage, this one setting makes your image look punchier before you've touched a single color wheel. Generate optimized media before you cut. DaVinci YRGB for color science. Two settings that fix most project problems instantly. I know organization sounds boring, but here's what happens when you skip it. 20 minutes into editing, you need one SFX file, and you're scrolling through 300 unlabeled clips to find it. Momentum gone, edit suffers. Create 3 smart bins before you do anything else: gameplay, facecam, and audio. In 2026, smart bins filter by clip color, resolution, and custom tags. Tag your best moments as you review footage. It cuts your editing time in half. 5 minutes of organization at the start saves an hour of searching later. In the edit page, drag your footage in and build a rough cut first. Only pick the moments you want to keep. No music, no effects, no transitions. Get the story down. Perfect later. For the facecam layout, gameplay full screen on V1, facecam on V2. In the inspector, scale it to about 25% and corner it. One thing most people get wrong: they place it right over the game's HUD. Put it in the opposite corner from your minimap or objective tracker. The 7-second rule. If nothing interesting happens on screen or in your audio for more than 7 seconds, cut it. Gaming videos live and die by pacing. Use the cut page to assemble fast. The source tape view is dramatically quicker than the edit page for rough assembly. Then move to the edit page to refine. And on every jump cut, add a single frame zoom or a quick whoosh. It tells the viewer's brain the cut was intentional. The video feels dynamic, not choppy. Build a macro for this in DaVinci so it's one key press. 7-second rule. Cut page to assemble. One key press jump cut macro. These 3 habits will change your retention curve. Bad audio loses viewers faster than bad video. If your mic sounds like a bathroom recording, people click off in the first 30 seconds without even knowing why. Head to the Fairlight page. On your voice track, add 3 effects in this exact order: EQ, Usho, compressor, de-esser. EQ. High-pass filter at 80 to 100 Hz to kill keyboard rumble and desk noise. Boost around 2 to 5 kHz for clarity and presence. Compressor, 4:1 ratio, 10 millisecond attack, 80 millisecond release. This stops your voice from spiking every time you react to a big moment in-game. De-esser. Around 6 to 8 kilohertz. Dial the threshold until the harsh S sounds are gone, but your voice still sounds natural. Once it sounds right, save it as a Fairlight preset. Every future project, load preset, done. For levels, voice at 0 decibels reference, game audio at -12 to -18 decibels, music at -20 to -25 decibels. Use Fairlight's auto-ducking to handle the music automatically. And target -14 LUFS on your final export. That's YouTube's loudness standard. EQ to compressor to de-esser. Save as a Fairlight preset. Target -14 LUFS. Set it once, use it forever. You don't need to be a colorist. For gaming content, you need 3 things: correct exposure, consistent skin tone on the face cam, and one signature look. In the color page, start with the primaries wheels. Lift your shadows slightly. Gaming footage almost always has crushed blacks that kill detail in dark scenes. Pull the highlights down if they're clipping. Bump saturation to around 105 or 110. Gaming footage is meant to look vivid. Always verify on the waveform scope, not just your monitor. Your eyes adapt. The scope doesn't lie. Once you're happy with the grade, right-click the node and save it as a power grade. Every new project, drag it on. 10 seconds, consistent brand across your whole channel. If you want to experiment with LUTs, apply them at 50 to 60% strength only. Free LUTs are built for camera footage, not screen recordings, and 100% will wreck your image. Save your grade as a power grade. 10 seconds per project, instant visual consistency across your entire channel. Don't undo all your work with a lazy export. In the Deliver page, format H.265HEVC, resolution and frame rate matching your timeline. For bitrate, 20 to 25 megabits per second at 1080p 60, 35 to 40 megabits per second at 1440p 60. These are higher than YouTube's minimums on purpose. YouTube recompresses every upload. More data in means a better looking result out. Audio. AAC at 320 kilobits per second, not the default 128. Your Fairlight chain deserves a proper output bitrate. Before you upload, rewatch the first 60 seconds of your export. Different screen if possible. Catch it now, not after 10,000 people have. H.265. High bitrate. AC 320 kilobits per second. Rewatch before upload. 4 rules that protect everything you just built. Here it is. The mistake I see more than any other. Over-editing. 15 transitions. 8 text animation styles. Color effects on every other clip. It looks busy, and the moment a viewer's brain has to work to figure out what it should be looking at, they leave. The biggest gaming channels have incredibly clean edits, jump cuts, great audio, a text overlay when something significant happens. That's the formula. DaVinci gives you every tool imaginable. Your job is knowing when not to use them. A simple edit done well will always beat a complex edit done poorly. Before every effect, ask, does this serve the story or just fill silence? If it fills silence, cut the silence instead. Quick recap. Project settings before the timeline. Smart bins before the cut. 7-second rule, rough cut first. EQ, compressor, de-esser in Fairlight. Power grade for a consistent look. High bitrate H.265 export. And don't over-edit. If this saved you time on your next video, hit like. It helps YouTube show this to other gaming creators who need it. My full DaVinci preset pack and LUT bundle are linked in the description. Everything I load on every project. Great game, everyone. Keep editing. Now go make something great. See you in the next one.